Hello, hello, hello. Day 4 of the 100-Day Challenge. I'm Michelle Plug, and I'll be sharing with you my 14 years of experience and expertise in leadership, yoga teaching, and style to hopefully inspire your day. And let's see what happens, right? Day 4. What do we got here today? I was thinking about a time in my life. It's hot out in Minnesota today, in Minneapolis, and I was thinking about when I lived in Florida in the summer, and it would get really, really hot, obviously. I was thinking back to my early 20s when YouTube vlogging had really just started to be a thing. It was not something everyone did. Broadcast television was still like the magic space to be in video media. But I had this idea that I wanted to create this YouTube series called The Dare to Be You. You can see the through line of that's still like the purpose that I'm like wanting. Like that is always the thing, is I want to be in a space where I'm challenging and daring you to become more and more of yourself, to step to the edge of growth so that you can push yourself to the next layer of discovery of who am I, what brings me happiness, what's the truest, most beautiful expression of who I am, and be in that honest space with yourself so you can really be happy. Even in my early 20s, that's what I wanted to be doing, and that was what this YouTube series was about. But essentially it was really fun and goofy, so I would be challenging myself and other people would be challenging me to try these new things and then discover myself through them. So what did I discover? What did I learn? And then basically turning the challenge back to you, whoever was watching it, to try something similar, do something similar, get out of their comfort zone and learn more about who they are and what they're capable of. This is a moment in time that I remember really, really clearly. It was a moment of self-abandonment for me, not the series, but because somebody gave me their opinion on the series and said I shouldn't be doing it, and said it was basically frivolous and I should be focused more on teaching yoga. That was their opinion, and they were adamant about it, that what I was doing was irresponsible, ridiculous. It was, I think irresponsible was the word that really brought up a lot of fear in me and a lot of anxiety that I shouldn't be doing it. Self-abandonment. This is a point where I had a critical decision to make. I could either follow what I knew was true to me, which was the Dare to Be You, this series. It was in my heart. I was passionate about it. I was building it. Everything was coming together. I felt like I was having a really big impact. Or listen to these critics. And I actually abandoned my project because of the critics. And I vividly remember it because my pulse, like everything in me that was feeling connected to the world around me, was saying, do it. And instead I listened to the critics and I stopped doing it. Let's never make that mistake, people, because in that, it followed a lot of feelings that were guilt, shame, fear, what I'm calling self-abandonment. Like I abandoned a part of myself in that moment, and I recaptured it in other ways, and I moved forward with other projects that allowed me to do the same thing and explore the same purpose, but I abandoned something that was really true to me and was embodying where I was at that time and what I was meant to share at that time. Okay, so I let the critics, the haters, get me down, and it impacted me. It felt like I had abandoned a part of myself. So for today, friends, I challenge you to let your values, your principles, your passions, your happiness, your truth, your voice, your you not be taken away by these critics. Do not let them allow you to abandon yourself. Do not let fear, do not let what would be like impulse, do not let complacency, do not let any of those inner critics allow you to abandon yourself. Today, challenge yourself to be true, to be you, and to move through. And on that, thank you for watching. I'd love to hear from you. Send me a direct message, and I will see you tomorrow.